About 9K away from service this morning, and the alternator light came on. The car started overheating, so we had some sort of alternator failure, which was just devastating. You know, the drive's gone really good this weekend, and we put in some good consistent times, and just here to get a lot of experience. And unfortunate that my rally of experience, first time on tarmac, ended on the side of the road here in Trier. So really disappointed. You know, I wish it would have happened on the way to Parc Fermé last night. I could have slept in this morning. But, you know, these things happen. So I'm sitting here today.
I suppose, you know, the one positive we've got to take from it is that you have had all those kilometres on Friday and Saturday without putting the car off the road. You've got some good experience here. 85 kilometres today would have been good, and for you to actually complete the rally as well. But how have you thought it's gone over the past 2 days for you?
I thought it's gone really well. You know, the pace was actually pretty good for my first tarmac rally. You know, this is only my third tarmac rally in my whole career, so I was actually very happy with, you know, what was going on. So I have obviously have a long ways to go to be anywhere near the top guys, but I have to start somewhere. And for this being my first time, it actually went really, really well. So I had a few little mistakes on Friday, and yesterday I didn't have any mistakes. Just drove really clean, and I think I'm the first guy on the road, you know, being in ninth place, that actually didn't have a gravel crew. So I was at a huge disadvantage. I really didn't know when I came over some of the crests to some of the cuts, like how much gravel was even on the road. So it was a really big challenge for me, but I really enjoyed it. Like Alex and I worked really hard on the notes, and everything was flowing very well. We had a great time, and it's just really unfortunate what's happened this morning.
Such a crazy day yesterday as well, with the surface changes and the 48-kilometre stage. That's a monster. It's a mama of a stage, let's be honest. How did you find that yesterday?
Yeah, well, it's the longest stage I've ever done in my life, and obviously it's a legendary stage in the WRC, so I gave it a lot of respect. And the first time I drove through it, I just drove very consistent and wanted to get, you know, all the way through to the end at a decent pace, you know, to make sure that my pace in the beginning was similar to the pace at the end. And it went really well. I really enjoyed it. And when I got back to it in the afternoon, it was the second running of it, and I had like a minute and a half lead on the guy behind me, and there was no way I was going to catch, you know, whoever was in front of me. So I decided to actually drift every spectator point that I possibly could. You know, there's so many spectators out in that stage in the middle of nowhere, so I just decided to have a bit of fun, and it was a really good time. The spectators seemed to really enjoy it, so that was kind of the highlight of my day, just being able to go out to the Panzerplatter stage and actually really just have fun and put on a good show. And yeah, it was a good way to end the day. And unfortunately, this morning didn't continue with the good times, but you know, that's life. And you know, we have 2 more tarmac events after this, so this set us up to be a lot more confident going into those events. I feel like, you know, the car setup and everything that we're doing is good, and I need to work on the car setup right now. It's set up a bit too soft and a bit too easy to drive, but you know, that's the type of thing that just comes with experience. So at you know, France and Spain, hopefully we can continue to dial that in, and I can continue to get better and better and more confident in the car.
It's been a busy season for you, hasn't it? Because not only have you been competing here, but you've been competing in America as well. Now, that championship in America is complete, so you can focus on the WRC now. But how difficult has it been switching between 2 different cars?
It's been extremely difficult. It's actually been switching between 3 different cars.
3?
Yeah, because I actually have the Gymkhana car.
Oh, of course. Let's not forget about the Gymkhana.
Yeah, so, you know, in America, we were basically converting a rallycross car to be a stage rally car, and it struggled really hard, and we ended up DNFing 5 out of 6 events. One of them was my mistake. We won one race, but then we had 4 DNFs that were mechanical, and those things happen, and you can't win a championship when you're DNFing 5 out of 6 events. You know, but it's been a very big challenge going back and forth, you know, between the States and here and all those events. It's been great, though. I've been driving better than I ever have, you know, and the experience of doing those events, doing the WRC, doing X Games, doing all the Gymkhana stuff. It's just been incredible. I wouldn't give it up for anything. Just wish, I wasn't having all these mechanical problems this year. And even in the WRC, when I have a good event, the best event I've had all year, I end up with a mechanical. But, that's motorsports. It's no one's fault. It's the way it is. That my teams worked really hard. The mechanics worked really hard. And it was just something out of the blue, and it's just unfortunate. Yeah.
Talk to me about the Gymkhana stuff then, because we should be seeing some new stuff shortly, shouldn't we?
There's actually a couple things going on with the Gymkhana stuff. It's been really awesome that we've gotten such a great feedback from the videos that we've made, and it's fun doing that. I really enjoy doing it. It's nothing like competing in rally, and at the heart of it, I'm a stage rally competitor, and so I enjoy doing the Gymkhana stuff for fun. But because of that, we've gotten such a big response from it. Now I've actually partnered with someone to turn it into a series called Gymkhana Crid. So we did our first test event a couple weeks ago in Los Angeles. That went really well, and now we have an invitational event in early December, called the Gymkhana Grid Chem Block Invitational. So we're getting set up to do that. It's very, very fun. I really enjoy it. It's a good way to really go out and hoon around in a car and thrash a car and put it sideways as much as you can. But at the end of the day, we're going head to head and competing for a time too. So it's genuinely fun. But it's nothing like being out here competing against these guys, the greatest rally drivers in the world. So it's fun and it's great training and all that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, it only helps me slightly to be competitive here. So I really enjoy it, but in the long run, I need to be in the WRC car more and be training more to be more competitive here. On top of that, though, that we've started our third series or third video of Gymkhana. So obviously the name is Chem Block Gymkhana 3, and this one we've done it quite different. The first part of it comes out this week. We're actually doing it in multiple parts.
I thought I'd seen some teasers for it.
Yeah, so there's some little teasers. It's the piece that comes out this week is called Gymkhana 3 Part 1. And it's quite different. I think people will be surprised. I think it's very different, and it's very good, and I hope people like it. We put a lot of work into this stuff, and like I said, there's multiple parts coming up, and
sounds good.
I think that's it. I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'll let you be surprised.
Yeah, we will be watching that for sure. Where are we going to see you next now?
Next is France, WRC France. So I have a bit of time off. I actually get to be at home for a week or two, I think. Which is like vacation for me nowadays. Just to be at home is a great time. So. But before that, I have to go do a commercial for Ford and do some other filming. So I still, even after leaving tomorrow morning, I still don't actually get home for another week. So I'm looking forward to getting everything done this week. It's going to be a fun week, but I'm also very much looking forward to getting home. It's at the end of summer. Hopefully I can jump in my pool a couple times before I have to
do some normal stuff. Bit of gardening, maybe. Anything in the garden?
Gardening is one thing I definitely am not.
I can't imagine you with a trowel, to be honest, but there we go. But it is going to be a full season next year for you, yes?
Yes.
We'll see you on every WRC event.
I'm not sure that we'll see me on everyone because there are some conflicts. My sponsors really like my involvement in X Games, which happens to be the same weekend as possibly my favorite event in the championship that I do not get to attend and I've never attended, which is Finland. So there's some conflicts like that. Hopefully I get to do every other one.